Brilliant question. Can I ask for reasonable adjustments for being pregnant, even though technically it's not a disability? Let's break it down. The answer is yes, but there's an important distinction. You're right, pregnancy itself is not a disability under the Equality Act. So, if we look at it technically, then you're not having to rely upon the employer's duty to make reasonable adjustments if you have a disability. But that absolutely does not mean that your employer can turn around and say, that's not a disability, therefore I'm not helping you, I'm not making any adjustments. Because once your employer knows that you're pregnant, they have separate duties under the health and safety rules. They should carry out an individual risk assessment, and they should look at things such as lifting and carrying, working long hours, night work, having stress in your role, and anything else that can affect your baby. And if they do find a risk through doing any of those things, then they have a duty to remove that risk from your role. And if that doesn't work or it's not possible, then they have a duty to look for suitable alternative employment. And if that's not possible, then they actually have a duty to suspend you on full pay. So the answer to the question is, don't get too hung up on the phrase reasonable adjustments. A different question that's probably more relevant is, what does my employer need to do to make my job safe during my pregnancy?